You are about to be fixed. Physics Fixed. Better than real. Where each brief episode brings insight you've never had before by smashing through conventional limits. It's Occam's razor in the hands of Jack the Ripper. Last time, Phyxed modeled energy, inertial mass, and gravitational mass as equivalent. By ignoring gravity, the now famous Higgs mechanism does not accomplish this. There are two types of mass generation models, gravity-free models and those that involve gravity. The Higgs field is pivotal in generating masses. In these theories, as in the Standard Model itself, the gravitational interaction is either not involved or does not play a crucial role. This time, Phyxed distinguishes between simultaneous and native fields. Don't worry, these natives are friendly. Festivities are noisy. Do the sounds originate from specific sources, or does each sound somehow arise from the ambient field? Naturally, we consider our own voices as individual sources. Air is a passive medium, supporting a composite field of many sounds to which each source contributes. But quantum field theory does the opposite, describing particles as excitations of, rather than contributors to, a field. Dyson notes, to a modern physicist, the electric field is a fundamental concept which cannot be reduced to anything simpler. A unique something with a set of known properties, and that is all there is to it. Some 10 or 20 different quantum fields exist. There is nothing else except these fields. The whole of the material universe is built of them. Between various pairs of fields, there are various kinds of coupling interaction. Quantum field theory treats particles as excited states of an underlying field, so these are called field quanta. For example, the Higgs boson is an elementary particle in the Standard Model of particle physics produced by the quantum excitation of the Higgs field. Similarly, gauge bosons are quanta of the gauge fields, and the photon is the gauge boson for electromagnetism. Of course, Phyxed replaced photons with pinholes in episode 3. This is not too far-fetched considering. Although the photoelectric effect and Compton scattering strongly suggest the existence of the photon, it might alternatively be explained by a mere quantization of emission. Quantum field theory considers an electron an excitation of an all-pervasive electron field, and so on for all leptons, with their antiparticles as opposite excitations. Properties like mass and electric charge arise by somehow selectively coupling these excitations to various other fields, such as the Higgs field for mass. What a lot of fields and couplings to explain. That's about to be fixed. Here, a field element with chronaxial spin sweeps out a single instance of a native field, defining a future light cone. The temporal component is why, if the sun vanished, it would take about 8.3 minutes for Earth to fly out of its current orbit. With the Euclidean lens of interval time coordinates, the field element is revealed as a light-like pinhole, having zero internal span. From this perspective, the field and the particle are one and the same, a single geometric point. Zero interval span is how a particle communicates with its surroundings, indefinitely far away in external space and time. Yet chronaxial spin diminishes contact intensity with the square of spatial and temporal separation. Finite paper cones represent native field instances of indefinite extent. Sequential instances of a native field stack up, with their vertices describing a particle worldline. That's our native uprising. Hallelujah! By contrast, a simultaneous field is a cross-section of the stack cut by any spatial simultaneity. A composite field is a simultaneity with contributions from many different particles, like the sounds at a party. To review, a pinhole with chronaxial spin creates a native field and its particle, defined as the central vertex. These stack up as spin persists, yielding a simultaneous field in any given cross-section. Many sources in the same simultaneity are a composite field. Gee whiz! You've been fixed. Are you chomping at the bit for more? The next Phyxed brings you timely information. I'll see you there, if you dare. Ha ha! Find related links in the description below.